those who would be the new lords of this world will arrive soon. It is your task to prepare the people of Magalan for their arrival.
Cool. Let's check this place out real quick. Can we go anywhere? I guess not. They're gonna be, you be coming out because you're wearing their armor. Hopefully not. Let's pop up this quest. Cool. Oh damn, dude, do we have to talk to all these people? Wow.
Magalan, a world reshaped by the comet. A civilization lost in fire and ash.
Alright, buddy. Thanks for your help.
Spoke of his plan to prepare the world for what is to come. To make us understand the changes that ELEX is making to our world. But after all the years of his secrecy, the blood that has been spilled to gather ELEX to feed his powers. Who will listen to his warning? There is power in ELEX. It has changed every living thing on Magalan. The creatures that made it, that reforged our world from out amongst the stars, are coming to claim their creation. Will that mean an end to all that is here? Or will it be a gateway to evolution? It is now my task to prepare for that day. To decide the future of Magalan. The Hybrid's era is gone. Now all the factions must decide. I have chosen my destiny. Now they must choose theirs.
Dude. That was awesome. So good. There's still a few things I'd like to have known, like what happened to Zordon or Zortan, and then what happened to her dad, or fake dad. I'd like to have seen what happened with those, but dude, that was a good game. Really, 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 really good game. Great story. Great story. I enjoyed every bit of it. Wow. That was really good. It's a good ending to it too, man. The hybrid dude, he was crazy, man. He actually got that mana and actually started feeling what he did to this world. All the damage he caused. Man, that was great. Can we skip this?
Okay.
Whoops. So what's up now? Are we still having a main mission? So was that the end, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. What's this? I guess we gotta talk to these people, but I guess that was the end of it. Or maybe we gotta talk to these people first. Or maybe, I guess, I don't know.
It is done. The machine has commenced its work. Our future is at hand. Soon, we will claim the rewards we have been promised.
You must be prepared for changes.
Yes. And now the hybrid will bring all of us to the next step of evolution.
No. The hybrid has consumed some berserker mana. He is changing.
Mana. Didn't that poison him?
It has changed him for the sake of all Magellan. Things must change here in the Ice Palace.
But if what you are saying is true, then our future is not predetermined as the hybrid said.
Correct. It is for us to decide our future. Our people will have to change. We must work with all the people on Magellan from now on. This is our only chance in the times to come.
Then we must begin our planning and start the work of rebuilding Zakor. We must ensure that traitor Zardon is given no more chances to interfere with our work.
Okay, there he
I will
is.
see what can be done to stop Zardon.
I admit, I underestimated your abilities. When I heard you had been executed, I thought that was the end of you. Even when I started to hear
Crazy,
news
it's
of your
the end,
survival,
but then we still
I
have
doubted
more
your
to do,
return.
though.
Anyone else in your position would have died, or given up. But what you have accomplished, you will determine the fate of our world. I will assist you in the trials that are to come. Everything for the Odd People.
Everything for the Owl people. Warwick and Zardon betrayed us all.
Wardeck was brought down by your frailties. Zardon grew too emotional. He believed in himself before the directive.
There's more to it than that. They worked together to plan this. Zardon only ever had one goal. Your position. The rank of First Elexiter. And Warwick dreamed of creating a dynasty. A legacy for himself. But we are not his children. We weren't even born in Zakor. Warwick took us from the Berserkers as children. And he fought to keep that secret from you.
Then Wardeck has been flawed for longer than I thought. And he was right to hide your heritage. I would have doubted your abilities. You have only proved that I was right to doubt you.
I have broken free. You are still the hybrid servant.
Your strength is admirable, but you are so misguided in your aims. That is your weakness.
Cool. Alright, so who do we go to next? So I guess we gotta talk to all these people in order for it to be done. I mean, I figured we had like cleanup work, but this is still like the main mission, so it's kind of weird. I don't know if that was like the end or what. Yeah, I guess it was. It's kind of weird though. It's like the game's still going. I mean, most games like this, they have cleanup work. You know, after you beat it and finish all the other quests, but it's kind of weird that we still have the main mission. Yeah, I want to finish this mission up and see where it goes from there.
Is it over? Were you able to inject the mana into the hybrid?
It is done, exactly as you wanted. The hybrid will begin a new age. Mana is already changing him.
Then my work has paid off. I was right.
Yes, the hybrid has already started to develop emotion. He will stand by the free people of Magellan now. The Alps, however.
Well, the Alps won't be quick to accept that their time is over. Many of them will continue to bring ELEX north in the hope of reaching the next stage of evolution.
As long as they do that, they will not stop fighting us.
All that counts is that we can now believe in our future. We can make it what we want.
I fear that it will not. The hybrid was gathering ELEX to prepare Magellan for the arrival of another threat to our world. They were responsible for the comet. Now, they are coming to conquer us.
So, that is what motivated him. What else did he tell you of this threat? How much time do we have before they arrive?
He didn't say, but at most, we have only a few years.
Then time will be our enemy. We must begin our preparations. You have shown us that we can overcome challenges if we work together. You will inspire us in the challenges to come. We will need your strength if we are to defend our planet. I hope to be able to stand at your side when the time comes. Look after yourself. We shall meet again, friend.
Cool. Zardom? What? Zardom is the one that captured Kaja. Kaya, whatever the frick her name is. Right? I think he did. So I guess what are we doing to take him out? I guess we will see. Dude, today has flown by. Well, I guess because I started late, but still it feels like it's flown by. Alright, let's try to get this done. I want to get all this done today. So if we have to go late, we'll go late. Don't know what we're playing tomorrow though. I haven't decided yet. Oh wait, he's in here? Alright, let's check out this ability, see if he has them. Oh shit, wasn't expecting him to come yet. Alright, pull out the weapon. Damn, dude, it holds him for a long time. Well, wait a second. Can we not do automatic with this? What? You can't do automatic with this gun. That's weird. You do 3-round bursts, but then when you go to the automatic, it's just single shot. That's weird. Maybe because it's so powerful they didn't want to make it automatic? I don't know. It's weird. They messed up these guns, these two guns. Oh shit.
How did you find me?
We're gonna kill
I'm
this
starting to
bitch.
understand your plans and habits.
You know my plans.
Yes, but you won't succeed in taking the place of the first Elexiter.
And who will stop me? You. You will learn to fear the mutant force that serves me. If you don't, you will die.
Give up, sir.
I want to kill this guy.
Most of your mutants are dead. The others will be soon.
It's only my death that would be of consequence. Or the death of my enemy. Or the death of my enemy.
Your time is over, Zardom. Accept that, if you want to live.
That's my choice.
I will let you live, but only if you disappear and never return.
I will go. But know this, Jax. There will come a day when we see each other again. You must remember the power you had when you were an alb. One day, I will make you realize what you have given me. One day, you will beg for forgiveness.
Yeah, okay, whatever, buddy. Oh, we could have killed him. Oh. Oh well, screw it. I don't think it made a big difference. I thought we could go ahead and still kill him, but I guess not. Oh well. Alright, so we gotta talk to everybody, don't we? Yeah, I really wanted to kill the guy, but screw him. Oh, it's Logan.
I heard you were with that infernal machine, the hybrid.
Is that what you heard?
So, what did the hybrid say?
He ingested meth. It has changed him.
You managed to pump the hybrid full of that berserker shit?
I guess you could say that.
Either you're full of shit, or worse yet, what you're saying is true and those tree-hugging assholes will come for us. Either way, you're too much of a threat to be left standing. The quicker you say goodbye to this world, the better for all of us.
So, you wanna fight?
Oh, he. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, why is it not healing me up? There we go. We get him? Like there was a guy down here, wasn't it? Holy shit. Oh, is he fighting now? Hey, no problem, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. All right, go to the next person. See how many people is actually going to stand by us. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to make another game. They might. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be really cool if they make another game. I want to see these people that are actually going to come. That's cool if they are setting us up for another game. ELEX 2. That would be awesome. Or maybe it'd be the DLC. Maybe they'll come out with the DLC or something. It's either going to be another game or a DLC. I'm hoping another game, because, dude, this game's amazing. I'm hoping they'll do another one. We'll see, I guess. Only time will tell.
I was just coming to see you. The information you gave us about the thieves operating from the sewers? Well, we found them. And since you provided the information that took us to them, you can claim the bounty.
Cool.
With a bit of luck, we'll learn who their connections are. That way we can unravel their whole damn network. Thank you. You managed to solve a big problem for us.
Wait. We still gotta talk about shit, bro.
It is not only in Zako that things are changing. Abessa is now a battleground in this war.
The hybrid is changing. He's ingested matter, and it's altering the way he thinks. He's beginning to work for peace.
So, is the struggle against the elves over?
Not exactly. Many of them don't yet know what is coming.
Well, I hope that we will be able to see peace soon.
It's just a matter of time.
Good. Then let us make sure we survive until that peace comes to us all. I hope you stay safe out there.
Awesome. Holy crap. Alright, let's hit that next. That's a lot of people right there. It must be all our buddies. Let's see what they got to say. much money we got? 236. We're gonna do one thing before we leave this area.
Invincible hybrid. Omnipotent, all-knowing. What I once believed, now I know. The hybrid is all-powerful. He will lead us into the future.
The hybrid has changed. You will see a difference in him from now.
Your progress has been impressive. You are efficient, determined. You have a keen mind. Those qualities are clear in you, Commander. Magaland belongs to the Alps. The free people must bow to us. They all talk of liberty or saving Magaland, but only Alps can offer salvation. For Magaland's people to survive, we alone must have control.
Awesome.
Commander, supply...
Thanks you.
Well, I guess do we need to talk to him too? Oh, it's this guy.
The reports from Zakor are pretty confused. Can you tell us what's going on?
The hybrid lives, but the balance of power has shifted. The hybrid will work with the free people. He will help us change the future.
You want me to believe that the Alps will agree to get friendly and help us? The Alps are still patrolling. I saw them only a few hours ago.
Yes, and you should cease your resistance to their plans. Only the hybrid and his chosen can survive what is to come. You should look to the defenses of this place. They will be needed in the storm to come.
What storm? Who are we fighting now?
The hybrid has evolved beyond any of us. His abilities have foreseen a danger that threatens us all.
And you believe him?
Yes. You chose me to lead the people here in Origin. Now, you must follow my decision.
Well, that's not terrifying at all. But I suppose I don't have any choice but to roll with it. And I've got to say, I knew you were the one to make sense of all this. I saw it. I saw it before all the others. Origin was founded to provide you with a base. So, know that we stand with you in the storm to come.
Cool.
Do you have any more news?
The Alps seem to be reducing their activity in Tavar and Edan. But there are Alp fighting machines reported in Abessa and Ignadon. We must remain vigilant.
We've heard a horde of mutants is approaching the border to Zakor.
How many?
I don't know, but there's at least 2 Cyclopses with them.
Someone in Zakor wants to secure the West.
Mutants aren't an organized force. They're just a pack of dogs to unleash. It might just be them disrupting the forces there, rather than invading.
What if I say the Duke?
Yeah, whatever. Let's get on with it.
He's dead.
As long as you know the shit you've walked into. So, you actually did it. Is that Alp freak finally gone?
No. The hybrid is still alive. He surrendered to me.
You had it at your mercy. Why didn't you just kill the damn thing? Well, I guess you're built out of tougher stuff than the Duke. Shit. Emotions get you hurt. Not giving a shit gets you nothing. It's a fucked up world we live in.
We need to go where?
We need to go there.
Yeah, well if you insist on knowing what the Alps are planning, but this had better mean combat, not just a look-see.
Where are we going? To fight mutants? Oh shit. Wait, are there Alps with them? Oh no, that's mutants.
Well, it seems as if the rumors are true. 2 Cyclopses. Let's take them down.
Wait a second. First, we should...
No waiting! We're not out here to wait, we came to fight. Just get your ass moving and get on with it. That fucking bird is looking for trouble.
I kind of wish I did a melee build with the clerics. Because, dude, that helps remarkably. Bro, you gonna come help me or am I gonna take him down the stairs? Dude. That power is awesome for big stuff. Yeah, that definitely helps
Mutants,
fighting that stuff.
Cyclopses, they'll do for a start. But you promised Albalexiters.
We'll get to them soon enough.
Not soon enough for me. Let's kill these fuckers and go home.
What are you doing rushing into combat like that? Are you trying to get us killed?
I'm trying to get the job done. If you can't keep up, fuck off. I thought you were a fighter. I spent enough time just standing around in the fort. I took that place. I did. So show me another damn challenge and stop wasting my time.
You can get a challenge, but don't get us killed.
You don't risk, you don't live. You don't live, you stagnate. You stagnate, you might as well be dead. Turn it up, live it fast, make it fucking count. Now are we done here or what?
I guess so. So are we done? I guess we're done here. Thought we were going into another battle. Guess not. Is there another challenge for us? No. Alright, let's finish working on this one. Let's go back to our spot. Yeah, there's still a lot of people to talk to.
It's remarkable what one person can achieve. You defeated the hybrid. The fact you taunted emotion is fascinating. It will be interesting to see what happens next. With their common enemy gone, will the factions unite? What will the hybrid become? I'm intrigued to find out. But what happens next? You're now part of Magellan's great history. You are a very interesting person. You are hiding many secrets. That is plain, even if the secrets aren't. I think traveling with you should prove to be very instructive.
Alright, so we're done with him.
You're doing well, Isaac. What about the hybrid?
I convinced him to change his mind. I think he will work with the people of Magellan now, rather than try to destroy them. He could be a force for good.
Then Thorold was right all along. Who'd have known? Well, it's over now. You know that I love you, right?
Yes.
It's strange to say it, but an owl is the only person I know who can understand me. It's almost stranger than what we learned about the ELEX.
Okay then. She just threw it right out there, didn't she?
I have to get my thoughts together. My mind's still a bit of a mess.
From a lost sheep to a wolf. You might not be a berserker, but you defeated the hybrid. And now you've climbed so far. What will you do now? Will you let the free people live in peace?
Yes. The hybrid will help us bring the remaining Alps into line.
Your courage has brought the world to this place. Magellan owes you. I bow my head in thanks on behalf of all free people. A true warrior carries his weapons with pride.
Cool. Alright, so this should be the last person to talk to.
So, you did it. You did do it, right?
Yes, I defeated the hybrid. Yes, I changed the hybrid. But it will take some time before he truly accepts his new role as protector of Magellan.
I don't know why, but from the first moment I saw you, I knew you could do it.
You did?
Yeah, okay. Well, to be completely honest, when I saw you for the first time, I thought, who the fuck is this asshole? But, you know, you turned out to be okay. You haven't just decided the war. You've looked out for the little people, too. People can say what they want, but I think you're okay.
That's good to know.
Best compliment you're gonna get from me, asshole.
Awesome. So I think that's everybody in this area. Cool. We're gonna do one thing before we leave. I've been wanting to do ever since we found this place. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Boom. Nope, nope. I don't want to see it. I want to see it for myself. I want to see it for myself. Ah, yes. Yes, look at that. Awesome. Can we look? Oh, that's freaking badass. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, this is so sweet. Got a fish tank. Nice. I don't think we
That isn't gold.
Yeah, I wish we could have found the rest of the pieces, but oh well. We'll probably do some cleanup work, but it probably won't be tomorrow. Maybe when we have no other games to play, we'll do some cleanup work. All right, let's head to the next spot. Oh, I'm sure it's talking to Ragnar. Ragnar.
I've heard that the Ice Palace has been attacked, and that you were behind that.
Yes.
That is good news for all of Magalan. And what of the hybrid?
The hybrid lives. He spoke to me and was prepared to negotiate. The Pilgrim's plan to use mana worked. The mana is changing the hybrid. He's developing feelings. He's now prepared to negotiate with the free people. You can find a way to work together.
So it's true. That's more than we could have hoped for. Now we can live in freedom. Thanks to you. The Berserkers are in your debt. Your name will be spoken as we return Magalan to the world it was. May your name be honored everywhere.
Well, finally, he actually likes us.
Go play with your tech somewhere else. It's
They
forbidden
still
here.
talk to us like garbage. Great. So it looks like 2 more to go. Nice. Who we gotta talk to here? I wonder. And this son of a bee is not gonna charge me, so I'm gonna fly over the freaking thing. I'm not paying that dumbass more money. That's pointless. You'd think after all we've done, we wouldn't have to pay for all this. Where are we at? Which one do we have to go to? This one? Yeah, here we go. Cool.
Hey,
William.
we have to talk.
What do you want?
There's a rumor going around that you were with the hybrid in the Ice Palace. It's a stubborn rumor. Those sorts of things often turn out to be true,
Is it true?
if there's any truth to it. And I'd be surprised if a man who killed the hybrid didn't start to get other ideas about who on Magalan they would overthrow.
The hybrid was contaminated with mana. He's working for all of us now. Even you.
Mana? You're feeding it the Berserker's magic? Can you trust it? I mean, that thing was crazy without cramming it with that stuff.
You're going to have to live with it.
I'm thinking I don't have to live with anything. I'm thinking it would be safer if you didn't leave this place.
What the fuck are you doing? Well, just...
Oh, really? Well, I guess not everybody's gonna take our sides. So, he's out of the question. I guess maybe because we didn't help him out as much, maybe? Maybe we're getting these other people to help us because we've done more work for them? I don't know. I guess we'll find out next time. I'm thinking that's what it is. It means we didn't help them out with quests and stuff. Maybe that's why. But, oh well. It doesn't make a difference now. Alright, this should be it.
There has been news from the Ice Palace. They say that the hybrid is no longer a threat.
You must welcome that news.
I hope that this means an end to all conflicts, and not merely a change of enemy to one of the other faction.
The hybrid isn't dead, but he will serve the free people from now on.
Serve the free people? I find that hard to believe.
He has ingested mana. Exposure to it has changed who he is.
Mana? The ELEX the Berserkers process with their plants. And that has altered the hybrid?
It has made him more aware. He now has a conscience and is capable of empathy.
And the Berserkers came up with this plan. That is quite incredible. That is truly good news. Kalan has shown the way to us all. For it is a cleric who has proved to be the savior of Magalan. The world will know your name. May Kalan protect you. May your name be honored through the ages.
There we go, guys. His armored Durst took opportunity that the Goliath has given him. He dedicated himself to life and service. Through the understanding and justice, Durst escaped punishment. Life gave him a second chance that he himself has granted to others. Ragnar was satisfied with the Asgor's murder had escaped. The seas was closed and Durst free to go on with his life. Aulus, the vice-regent of the Dome City in Nabessa, fought wars throughout his lifetime. He often felt as, well, shit. It was when he took control of the Dome City that he was found. It was not peace at any purpose. He understood the power did not lead in propriety that he's... Damn it! Aulus ruled the Dome City until his strength gave out and he died of old age. They don't give you time to read it, I'll tell you that. So it was Falk retired away from the interaction with people, protecting himself from the loss of he wrote up things, and he decided he had learned into the god of the Magalan people and advanced the AI in the humanoid shell. Falk was conceived as a combat robot, but his creators focused more on his inquired mind. Seeing the strengths of his companions, folks found many friends. This was to become cause of the great sadness as he lived on in his mortal companion's age to die. Warlord Ragnar asked Jack's help in dealing with the challenges that faced Goliath. Seeing that someone on the outside could prove yourself useful, Lord Ragnar turned to Jax to help solve the problems the Berserkers faced. The residents of Goliath are bound by the laws of the Berserkers. While some those laws are vital to the future of Magalan, others see them as a relic. Besieged of the outlaws, Albs clerics, the warlord Ragnar was responsible for the survival of Edan. Throughout the magic of the Berserkers has helped to... Warlord remained steadfast until the end, defeating Edan against any enemies and regrowing Magalan with the world hearts. In his heart, Conrad has only remained the cleric's Big Bang. It was not the bomb he had promised, but the combat robot has planned. For his betrayal of the Duke, Conrad was the ultimate sacrifice. He died defending Ignadon. Appearance of the hybrids seemed to be primary reasons of why the Elexers achieved supremacy in the Ice Palace. According to the rumors, the first Elixir Tarek followed the directors only by order of the hybrids after the Elixers consumed control of the Ice Palace only. Despite many disagreements of the Ice Palace, only the doubt Zakor could rule over Magalan. This is not the end of the conflict in Zakor, and only Alves would die before the last them accepted the resurrection of the Ice Palace. At the first glance, a failed extension who had been spat out of the Ice Palace. However, there was a great deal of intelligence and strength. Perhaps strange as it seems, Arx really did not inspire an insight his cannibalistic feast. Whatever was caused, it was my... God, I can't even read it fast. I get tongue-tied because it's so... Man, they sped it up too fast. That sucks. I was trying to read that. Spirit adjudicator and leader of the clerics in the Cathedral of the Hort of Ignadon. Okay. You take time for that. Urbric was dedicated solely at eliminating by the Albs converters from Magalan. The battle in Ignadon was more than just a conflict over the Hort, the strongholds of the clerics. It was a fight for the future of all Magalan. The clerics of Ignadon celebrated Urix at their liberators long after his death. Even though he was spiritual leader of the Berserkers, Thorald lived a withdrawal life separate from his people. Having codified the laws of Berserkers and accumulated great knowledge about the natural ELEX, Thorald wielded power over Dan. Even after the failure of his ELEX experiment, Thorald continued to fight for all the free people of Magalan. With Jax's help, Thorbold's plan worked. The hybrids were stopped and terribly slaughtered of the free people, and the Alps converters finally came to an end. William continued to be in charge of the day-to-day business of the outlaws in the fort of Tabar until the end of the war. He was decided that the Ice Palace means war. William has declared Jax to be an enemy of all the outlaws. The fort will even more damage. Taking control of the fort after a long planned assault, the Duke shared responsibility with his sister Nasty and cousin William. Oh, they were all family. I didn't know that. Power and profit were all that drove him. Having taken control of Tabar, Logan would let no one take it from him. The Duke could not agree in Jack's decision to work with a hybrid, prohibiting his entry into Tabar on the pain of death. Ruthless hated, feared, perhaps Tavar needed a man of Logan's talents to hold it together, but whatever Logan's influence in life, few mourned his death. Like all machines, all drones is nothing more than a common basic commodity to it, but if you ask its owner, the situation of often very different. After its system was restored, the Alps drone followed Jax into the end of the free people, serving at the side of his master wherever he went. It was uncertain how much the unit originally programmed was intact. It seemed certain that the free people of the patch from the Separatists had no wish to give up the strength of the Alps, but were prepared to ally themselves with the free people to overthrow the Elexitors. Rejecting the free people and the Separatists left the battle against Zakor. A strong fighter in her own wet right, Nasty found the something world of the forts. Her skills are overlooked. She was a sidelined in the Nasty and the mastermind of Duke's assaults on the forts from a poverty in the deep deserts of Tavar. Nasty has risen to power. Jax, the former loyal Alps commander, just joined the clerics of Ignadon. He found the new strength supporting the allies and skills, and he learned on the assault. The war against the Alps had been real strain of the Reinhold. It was a measure of the man that he had lived through to the end. The story of divided brothers ended amongst the snowy summits in the north of Calix. In the end, both lost, Jax, his brother, and Calix's life. Jesus Christ, I can't even read this. A loner mistreated by those who held her in the care, feared by others her powers, Salja had every reason to reject. Instead, conscious knowledge of the ELEX grew over time. She was able to align herself closer to it, gaining power as she did. Her important role in the war against the Alps became more and more clear since she was only one to understand the true nature of the ELEX. In Jax, she found more than a shared mind. She found love. Jax agreed to follow Zordorn's plan for the battle in the hope of getting closer to the Ice Palace with Zordon's assistance. Screw that guy. How Zordon betrayed of Jax would turn them into arch enemies in the end. The failure of Thorald's ELEX experiment appeared and was caused by Zordon. His appearance directly after the explosion seemed more. Reyes managed to evade the bounty hunters who were after him. He needed help, but once again, it seemed that nothing could stop this outlaw. Knowing that he had shot Jax's raider down, Ray felt responsible for everything that had been following Jax since the crash. Since his brother was saved, Ray's feeling his responsibility for the rest of his free people's strength, he became completely committed to the war against the Alps. Sacrificing his life for Jax, Ray opened the way into the Ice Palace. His story would be told for years to come. Committed by the Zay Corps in the future of the Alps, Wardek ambition and was rewarded. He rose to the highest ranks, and his family became one of the most powerful. Damn it! Loyal respect, father of Jax and ELEX, two of the Zay Corps' most trusted Alb field commanders. As Wardek defeated the Separatists, was both. Damn it! After betrayal, his father Wardek fled to the mountains in the hope of escaping retribution. The power he had wanted was gone. His dreams were successfully gone. Having explored parts of Magellan he'd only ever seen in the cockpit of the Raider, Jax had met those that have recently his mortal. Jax was a way to cooperate with the hybrid. Would it secure Magellan's future or doom all of those who had followed him? Jax's quest to discover his past now stood in the place where he could change the future of all Magellan. For a few years later, Magellan would enter a new era. Jeez, that's a lot of reading. I wish they'd give me time to actually read it, because it was actually some important information right there. Alright. So I believe that's it. Yes, it is. Alright. Well, guys, there you have it. The ending of ELEX. A very great game. I very much enjoyed it. It was just awesome. The story was great. The people were great. I mean, it just took you from one point and you thought you had the story down, and then would throw you in another direction. It was a really good game. I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, you have my yeah. Anyways, so yep. So like I said, there you have it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support, and we'll see you next time.